Live and direct. We're back again while I'm stuck in traffic. I'll be trying to be on time picking up, but traffic. I just be wondering, like, if everyone did the same speed, is that what it is? If everybody did the same speed, we would all be okay. But let's see. I keep seeing 144. Last time I checked, whatever, 144 symbolized, which all 144 does equal a 9, which is the number of the universe, you know, endings, beginnings, things of that nature, wisdom, experience. I've been seeing it everywhere lately, like the last couple days. And I do feel a huge tug towards being more into my personal business than another formal business. And it's been a long time coming for me anyway, because I feel like this Pluto in my 6th house is encouraging me to be more aware of my nervous system. Be more aware of my nervous system. And it's also encouraging me to, get out there, because it's removing a lot of quote unquote obstacles I may have had when it comes to holy mackerel. A lot of obstacles when it comes to being successful as a solopreneur, business owner, things of that nature, because there are a lot of obstacles, but sometimes the obstacles are just about socializing for me. I used to be extremely social at one point, and I felt like back then I just wanted to get out and find my people and hang out and have fun. Like, that's all I really wanted to do, was just hang out and have fun. But it was like I would be around certain people and it's like, okay, you're not fun. You're not safe, you're not fun. So now that I've had a long hermitage the last few years, really, I feel like my hermit stage started when I had my first child, and it's been a journey ever since then, because between, body image and trying to meet the needs of my new family, it's been crazy. Haven't really looked forward to anything else other than trying to do family things, really. I had a moment after I had my first child, because my children have pretty big gaps between their birthdays. So I did have some time to be like, okay, let's go back into, feeding me again. What do I need? What do I want? How do I want to live my life? Things of that nature. But I still didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with myself. So now that I know what I want to do, I've been doing it. I've established a lot of good momentum behind what I'm doing. And it was the 4th anniversary of the creation of my LLC for my astrological business, my spiritual-preneur business, my LLC here. And it's like, it's so much more that I want to do that I have not gotten to do yet, because I've been so focused on laying roots and having some foundation, stability, support for myself, that I haven't really gotten all the way into it the way that I really, really want to. And I feel like now is the best time more than ever. I got a lot of activity going on in my 10th house. And usually when there's a stellium, that means it's like, it might be some frustration trying to, find a regulation, some type of harmony in that house. So with my 10th house, know, I got Uranus there, the sun is still there, Mercury is there, and then Uranus is about to go into Gemini, right? Crazy opportunities, right? But also it's kind of like I have an opportunity to, you know, meet some people near where I am, like neighborhood wise, and it may not be my physical like neighborhood, it may just be like neighboring ideas, like linking with people. And I've been saying this for a while, that I really do want to get out and socialize and talk to people more. And it's not to be friends and hang out, it's more about networking and, you know, doing things with people. I really miss doing in-person readings at events. That's something I got one planned for August already so far. You know, hopefully later in the year I can do more, because that's what I want to do, especially, you know, during spooky season. Best time, October, November, best time, tapping into that, you know, Scorpio energy, ancestral energy. But I don't know, it's just, I got the North Node in my 6th house, so every day I have to do something. I feel the need to do something different, something that's gonna push what I'm doing forward. And I feel that because my mood, I also have moon in the 6th. So if I'm not working on something at least a little bit every single day, I do feel some type of way about not accomplishing anything if I don't do any work for a day. And sometimes that work could just be resting, for real. But now that, you know, Saturn is going into Aries, Uranus is going into Gemini, Neptune in Aries, Pluto's in Aquarius, it's like all this new light, inspirational, social energy we're going to have. But also with the Aries, it's like about the self too. So Aries is the self, Gemini is, you know, the people you're closest to, those neighboring things, right? And then Jupiter is about to switch into Cancer. Shout out to everyone who have a Jupiter return coming up like me. But it's like, I'm just so ready to like just get in that mode. Like, I can't wait until I have, like, you know, my week is filled with a few clients for me to commune with. That's my birthday on the clock. And, you know, I raise my prices for a reason, because I feel like I be wanting to put so much into the consultations that I do, and sometimes I feel like I need to hold back because I don't feel like I charged enough to release so much. But at the same time, I feel like I can't block that, so it gets released anyway. So it's like, instead of me trying to hold back from doing the thing that I want to do, that I ought to do, that I feel is the right thing to do, because I just let it all go, why not just raise the freaking price? Okay? And it'll attract more clients that I do want in the raising of my prices, and move away from those that I don't want, because I don't want clients who are not serious. I want clients who are serious about themselves, their welfare, spiritually, materially, emotionally, mentally, you know, holistically. I want people to request a consult who are ready to take action. And if I'm charging lower pricing, yeah, it can benefit the consumer to hurry up and get a quick reading, but they don't really listen. If they only spending $20, $30, maybe even $50, they don't really listen as readily as if you spending $200, $300, $500 and requiring at least 90 minutes to 2 hours of time. Like, those are more serious clients, and that's what I want. My goal was to have at least up to 10 maybe a little less. But I want to be able to have a full list of clients that are subscribed to me as their official astrologer, and I can give them everything all the time, every month, and they are paying my service. They're paying for a service, yes, but they're also, you know, getting something from me, my services, but I also receive in return from every client, every consultation I've ever done. It's a two-way street. So I get to get more serious clients and things of that nature, but I'm practicing, you know, my craft with each of these people just like I do alone and by myself. Like, and that too is another reason for me looking to increase my price ranges, because I put a lot of effort and energy into keeping myself a certain way so I am continuously, you know, ready and built for the work that I do. And some people are moving away from, you know, doing readings, doing astrology, tarot, all that. It's to be expected because of, you know, a lot of the illusions are going belly up. And some people who have their whole identity wrapped around being a reader and nothing else might start to see themselves a bit, you know, smaller than maybe they had before all of this oversaturation in the spiritual community had taken over. I really don't subscribe to those boxes and bullshit, but I do support readers, energy workers being able to take care of themselves, because some people like to down, you know, energy workers for charging anything, and it's like, we live in a society, a cash society, so why would I offer my, you know, services completely for free when I don't have to? It's a choice, and if I choose to make that choice, why do you feel the need to judge me for that? Like, that don't make sense. Like, you know how to clean up your house, right? Yeah. But if you go somewhere and you just start cleaning for free because someone asked you to do it and you love to do it, you know what I'm saying? It's all fun and good, but when you realize how much effort, how much time, your utensils, like, labor and cost is not free for anything. Not in a capitalistic society. Absolutely not. Not in the patriarchal times. Absolutely not. And we have to adapt to that, just like our ancestors had to adapt to everything that was going on in their time too. They had to adapt, so we gotta adapt too. And I'm here for energy workers and readers being paid whatever they feel they should be paid. It also gives me an opportunity to put 110% into what I'm doing. And that's just not doing the reading. That's also making sure I'm on top of my own spiritual routine and research. And I'm always, I mean, I have Pluto in 3rd house, so it's always something I feel like I want to know, need to know, want to research, want to tap into. And sometimes things just come to me before those consultations or moments of, you know, deep research happen, just from being open to receiving from whatever my higher power wants me to know about what's to come. So I feel like I'm worthy of that. I feel like other people are worthy of that. And I get to put my entire being into what I'm doing. I can't put my entire being into, you know, other things because it's not my true thing. Like, I like doing stuff, but do I get the same fulfillment from reading someone's chart or a tarot reading or just an intuitive guided message? Do I get the same? No, it's definitely not the same. Not even close to being the same. Seeing people be emotionally, you know, receptive to what's going on for them through you as the medium is another level of accomplishment that I've never felt before until I started to do it. So when I first started doing events, when I got back from living out of state back home, when I came back home, I started doing events, and I was so happy that I just jumped at the opportunity to do it, and I loved what I was doing, and I thought it was fun, and I was so happy. I'm like, why I never seen this before in other times, or maybe I just, because I wasn't in that realm mentally, it didn't give me an opportunity to tap into it. So now I'm at the point where, me and another reader, we, created feel a certain way, and it's like, bro, just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself, like, bro, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Like, who wouldn't love you? Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Leo to Leo. Okay? Who wouldn't love you? Who wouldn't adore you? Who wouldn't love to support you? Why not? You support everyone. That energy got to come back from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to take care of me and my family with what I do, and not just strictly readings, but there's a bunch of creative things I want to get into that is under the umbrella of astrology and tarot and the fun stuff like that. It's a lot, but one thing at a time, you know. Pat, baby step. But yeah, I feel like a huge push into doing a thing, and it's a dream come true to be able to help people, and I don't have to work in a hospital because, you know, I'm tired of getting poked and prodded just to be in pain at the end of the day and still not feel like I've done enough. Like, I'm tired of being connected or yoked to things that make me feel like I'm not enough. What I'm doing is not enough. Like, I don't feel any resonance with that type of energy anymore. The only thing that I feel resonance with is full power self-worth, full power self-esteem, 100%, no shortages, none whatsoever. I feel completely compassionate, honor, you know, just really good about doing this. It's just like, you gotta do the work, you gotta do the work. And that's the part that kind of gets me, because it's like, okay, where do I start? And it's like, okay, just start something small, start here. And I've been working on doing my posts, scheduling posts. I downloaded an app, and I was up late just twiddling my thumbs, and I'm like, I really need to start posting again like I used to. I'm kind of locked out of my Instagram, so if anybody send me messages or anything on my business Instagram account, I can't get in. I'm gonna try to get in on the computer because my phone is not working. But yeah, I'm gonna use my Facebook because I got a split where I got I am luminescent and then the I am luminescent, and one it will be for, you know, public relations, and one will be for, you know, the spiritual consultations and stuff like that. Because I like doing readings on YouTube and stuff. I just feel like it's just so much more that I want to do and say, and I just feel like when I turn the camera on to record a video for YouTube, it's like, nope, that's it. Nope, that's it. That's enough. And I'm like, okay. But I feel like when I watch it, it's like, yeah, that was enough. But when I'm recording it, I'll be like, man, I don't think this is enough. Like, I feel like I need something juicy. Like, I be feeling like I need more. Like, I didn't feed them enough. But I'm gonna trust Saturn in my 8th house. I'm gonna work on trusting. And I don't want to learn how to trust through betrayal anymore. I feel better learning how to trust through gentleness and consistency. And that's what I want to give myself, because Saturn about to help me pay this debt. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So my website by June, my luminescent.com website, I'm probably not going to have that anymore. Just that domain I'm not going to use. I'm just going to use my regular Square appointment. But you can reach me through email, which I do have listed on my account. You can email me directly. But yeah, I'm so over websites. I'm ready to just go ahead and make me an app now and get it over with. But yeah, I'm ready and I'm open to the universe serving me the type of clients I need and that need me. Not conversation, but more to create a space of peace and growth and maturity, and we can awaken each other to higher levels of awareness that only gets activated when we're in conversation. And that happens a lot, especially with in-person readings. That's why I love them so much. I get to feel the energy in person, and I really thrive on that. But I'm also interested in remote and pre-recorded readings as well. Every reading is significant and it holds its own power and magic. Okay? So if you're in the business of, looking for, revelation, evolution, emphasizing your goals and talents, I'm your gal. Okay? And I'm going to be doing this for a very, very, very long time. So I need to rush. You'll know where to find me. I'll always be available to those who are looking to expand. Okay? I give a lot of nurturing when I do readings. That's that Jupiter Cancer. I give a lot of nurturing to people, and I don't mind it. It kind of, they got a new company here. It kind of reminds me of my, my lovey-doveyness that I have, and I'm excited to use when it comes to my children. So if you need nurturing as well, I got you, male or female. Of course, I don't discriminate with races and stuff like that, but yeah, I got you. All right, I'm gonna end it here because I've arrived where I needed to come. But yeah, if you're looking for a personal reading, I can definitely be reached via email. My phone number is listed as well on there. You can still use my link tree. And my ebook for the moon sign is still there as well. If you haven't downloaded it or just did the read only, it's still available. But yeah, I hope everyone who is an energy worker or spiritual-preneur knows that it's okay to charge your worth, and it's okay to take your business, yourself seriously. And it may not even be an energy reader or tarot or astrology or bones or candle, whatever type of reader you are. It might just be you just want to create something beautiful, bring people together. That's the type of energy that is available to us. So if you're looking to bring people together for a righteous cause, you will definitely get what you're looking for. All right, sometimes we ask God for a cake and we get a carton of milk, or we get directed spiritually to a grocery store with $10. I'm it's not enough to build me a cake. The spirit said it is, so use what you got. Peace.